Hey guys, my name's Diane McDowell, and I want to talk to you a bit about what's happening right now and what we're kind of collectively experiencing. This moment in time has been challenging for everyone. And the reality is we've heard a lot of people say we're all in this together, we're all in the same boat, but that's actually not true. And let me tell you why I don't believe it's true. It's not true because we all don't have the same boat, right? We're in the same storm, but we're not in the same boat. For me, when I look at, people who were struggling to make ends meet before the pandemic hit, and I look at people who have lost their jobs, and I look at myself as a business owner whose business has taken quite a hit during the pandemic. And then I look at celebrities who are financially okay. And the truth is that while we've experienced the same storm, we have not all been in the same boat. With that said, this moment hit unexpected. None of us planned it. There is very little control we have over it. And there are a lot of things that have been happening kind of simultaneously. So the pandemic, we've had 260 plus thousand people that have passed as a result. We have the civil unrest that has occurred. And I don't know about you guys, the political divide, the divisiveness, the vitriol has all been happening kind of all intertwined together. And I don't know about you guys, but I've had more than a few moments where I have literally melted down. The exhaustion, the mental angst, the fatigue, the inability to just push through, that lack of energy that has just been looming for the course of the last 6 months as we are kind of living through this. So I've been working on, and one of the questions I was asked was about resilience. And resilience is misunderstood. And I want to redefine it just slightly. So the ability to take what has happened and bounce back. Resiliency, however, is the ability to take what has happened and bounce forward. None of us want to be in the same place we were in when this started. We want to bounce forward. And so one of the things that I've been working on is Unbroken. And Unbroken is a course, and it is a collaboration. It is a community that is designed to give us the 4 pillars in life that we need to really reset life as it is. Those 4 pillars include navigational core values, purpose. When I talk about purpose, I'm literally talking about what are your core values? What's important to you? What are you here for? Mark Twain said it best. There are 2 most important days in your life: the day you were born and the day you figure out why. And there's a lot of people who don't know their purpose and need help defining and refining their purpose. That's the first pillar in Unbroken. The second pillar is removing the mask. Many of us have been walking around for the last 6 months with masks on. And we've been complaining about it being hard to breathe. We've been complaining about our ears and all of the things that come with wearing a facial covering. But here's the thing I really want you to consider. Many of us have been wearing a mask our entire life. We haven't been living in our true authenticity. What's important to me individually, what matters. And it's not just going along to get along. It's not saying what people want me to say because they want me to say it. And so a lot of us have been living our lives in a way that has robbed us of our true authenticity. And so I'm going to teach you that. The third is self-care. Self-care is important. And the reality is that This moment's been tough, and many of us are actually working harder than we were prior to the pandemic hitting. But we're lacking the energy to actually get things done, myself included. Why is that? When there is a ripple in the road, the reality is that it is almost impossible for us to have the energy to get things done in a substantial way and to look at the whole picture and begin to put that puzzle together. And so self-care is critical. Things like going for a walk, wellness, mindfulness, meditation, turning the news off is critical to ourself. We've been taking care of our families, taking care of our children, our spouses. And the reality is we're not doing a good job taking care of ourselves. And so that is the third pillar in Unbroken. And the fourth pillar is course correction. We are all going to make mistakes. We're all going to get off course. And the reality is we need to course correct and move. Now, there's two things that are true in that. When we course correct, often we beat ourselves up without recognizing the gifts and the lessons that the mistake actually taught us. I don't know about you, but I've learned more through my mistakes than I've learned through my successes. And so course correction done right is a gift. The other piece about that is we spend a lot of time beating ourselves up, shaming ourselves. Why haven't I done this? And why haven't I gotten that done? And guys, here's the thing. Shame and empathy cannot coexist. It's impossible. So we have to course correct in a way that allows us to literally have empathy, have that good girlfriend inside of us, have the network of people that are going to guide us through with compassion and empathy. That's Unbroken. And I'm bringing it to you. I'm actually opening it up to a beta group. And the beta group is critical. And it's critical because I want to go through some of the lessons. I want to go through the workbook and make sure that I've gotten them right and make the corrections that need to be made. I also want to make sure that the online courses, that I did those right. And what are the areas that I need to correct or I need to further explore? And so I'm opening up the beta group. And the beta group is going to open up for a short window. We're going to go through 3 courses. It's completely free. The only thing I'm asking you to do for me is I'm asking you to show up. I'm asking you to bring your whole self with an open mind. And I'm asking you to help me move this so that it has a bigger impact on a larger group. Because for the next 3 weeks, we are going to be together. We're going to do live sessions. We're going to do online training. I'm going to have you go through worksheets. The community we've built on the Facebook group will be a collaborative community where we support each other, we nurture each other, we cheer each other on. So if you're interested, click the button below and I'm going to send you the workbook, that workbook and dates when we're going to start that, and the invite to the group will be sent to you almost immediately. So again, join me. Unbroken is life's masterclass. I look forward to seeing you there.